When did you first go viral? So the first time I went viral, I was at home in quarantine with my sisters, Hope and Hallie, and we had just started making TikTok videos for fun at home. Really had nothing else to do. And we did a dance to Lady Gaga's Poker Face song, and it just like blew up. It went crazy, and we were so just in shock and couldn't believe it happened, but we're so thankful, and we're just having so fun with it. And it truly was just like such a blessing in disguise, because it's kind of like what started me and my sister's journey together. So it was super fun. Who were the first creators you ever followed? Probably Addison Rae and like Charlie and Dixie D'Amelio. I just love all of them. They're great and still follow them. And yeah. If I could travel anywhere, where would it be? I probably would want to go to Australia. I've thankfully been able to travel a lot in my life and even studied abroad. But I've never been to Australia, and I absolutely love the beach and the warm weather. So I think that one would be really fun. What is something most people who follow you don't know? I'm in law school. I'm actually a second-year law student. I go to Pepperdine Law, and I absolutely love it. When I first blew up and started doing social media, though, it was never because of my education. It was always just for dancing and clothes and stuff like that. So a lot of people, I think, don't realize my actual background and what I do also still at the same time. If I could eat one meal for the rest of my life, what would it be? I think it would definitely be either tacos or taco salad, and chips and guacamole is my absolute favorite. So I think if I had to pick only one, that's what it would be. What is my goal for in 3 years? In 3 years, I hope I will have graduated from law school. I'll have passed the bar. I will continue growing with my sisters, my own platform. Yeah, I don't know. Everything so far has been so out of the blue, and I am so thankful for all of it. So I don't really know where I'm gonna be at, but I just hope I continue to grow my platform and use it for good and for growing in my career, which I hope involves me hosting or broadcasting or something along those lines. What is my favorite video I've ever posted? So my favorite video I've ever posted was probably with my sisters. It was the first time we ever came out to Los Angeles, and we met up with a few other creators, Jack and James Wright, who we absolutely love, and we were dancing on Rodeo Drive together. And it was just so much fun, and to meet other people who were in the same space and doing the same things and having so much fun with them. It truly was just one of those special moments for me and my sisters to have together. So which one of your accomplishments are you most proud of? I think moving across the country from my hometown in Florida to Los Angeles, California, where I am now. And me and my family took an RV to get here. And I just think having the courage to pack up my stuff and move out to a city where I truly didn't have any friends at the time. Obviously, I knew of a few creators and a few people out here, but it was all very new still. And this is obviously a very different place than where I'm from. And going to school now at Pepperdine and being in person, that was really scary. So I think just that giant jump for me is something I'm super proud of, because it was scary, but now I'm here and I'm so happy and I love it. And I've seen myself grow in so many different ways through the whole process. So it truly has just been a blessing. If I had to describe myself in 4 words, what would they be? I'm super organized, and I think that just comes from me doing a lot of school and being in law school. I have to be. And then driven, I would say. I love to chase after my goals. I'm always encouraging people to do what they want to do. I think it's something that's super important. Independent, I would say. I love to do things for myself and take charge when I need to. And lastly, I guess creative, I would say. I think as a creator and someone who has gotten to create a lot through these different platforms. I think you have to get creative and finding new ways and making content that's appealing and different than what everyone else is doing. So yeah, I would say those are probably my 4 words. If I was stranded on an island and could only take 3 objects, what would they be? Assuming that I have food and water, probably a camera because content always, obviously. Probably a bathing suit so I can get some sun. And probably SPF because I love skincare and taking care of my skin. If you could find one thing out about your future, what would it be? I probably would want to know where I'm living, especially since I'm from Florida and I live in California now. I also love New York. Every day I'm just curious as where I'm gonna stay or where I'm gonna end up. So I think I would love to know future me where she's living. And lastly, what advice would you give to your past self? I probably would just say to keep being yourself and have fun with it. And on the days that, you know, maybe things aren't going your way or you're stressed or sad or upset about something, just to keep pushing through. And, you know, I do believe everything happens for a reason. And I think that's why I'm here now. And there are bumps in the road, but if you can try to find the silver lining and make the most of it, I think good things can come from that, whether it's you growing or learning something new. So yeah, that's what I would say. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name's Hasley Pitman. Make sure you follow me on all of my channels at Hasley Pitman. And that's all. Love you guys.